This is Tim Thurston from Team I. I'm with Jamie Martin of Correct Careers Coaching. We're going to be talking about social media selling, how you can exploit the phenomenon of social media to promote your business. Jamie, what is social selling?
So social selling is effectively developing relationships and engagement using social media channels, a variety of them, especially more nowadays, but LinkedIn being the business-to-business platform, Twitter, Facebook, even Pinterest, etc. And the reason why it's important is because, for example, 30 million companies are actually using LinkedIn. So if you're not on there, you're not connecting with these businesses.
And what's the number one tip of how to exploit this phenomenon? What's the first thing you need to do?
Well, the first thing I would say is actually use it. Because if you're not on social media, if you don't have a company page, a personal profile, you're not connecting with other businesses who are on there who are using it. And also you're not staying aware, especially during these times, to businesses who are exploiting it. So yeah, if you're not on social media, pick a channel or pick a couple of channels that would suit your business needs. And
how would you learn how to use it, Jamie? What's your tip there?
So there's a variety of ways. Trial and error, definitely. Anyone can learn anything with a growth mindset, or you can go to trainers who teach social media. But more importantly, podcasts, webinars. There is a lot of social media content out there, blogs, articles. So learn yourself what to do with it, because it is an avenue of free social media marketing where you can post and engage with others about your services.
I think as well, target some people that have real good success using the platforms that you're interested in using and learn from them. Would you agree?
Yeah, that is a great tip. So look at your competitors, see what they're doing, what works for them, and you can utilize similar for your own business.
There's also plenty of training available, isn't there? Webinars, podcasts, YouTube videos and things like that you can access as well, aren't there?
Yeah, various different places where you can access training. Udemy is a good platform for visual videos, but there is a lot of podcasts you can listen to. I listen to a podcast every day, and it certainly helps my knowledge. Do you listen to podcasts as well, Tim? I
do, yes. Yeah, they're very easy to consume, aren't they? You don't have to be 100% focused on there. You can be doing something else. That's what I like about them. I find it makes me more efficient. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. But yes, yeah, they're very good. So once you've determined the social media that's right for you, you've got some basic understanding of how to use it. What's your next top tip in terms of exploiting it and making it work for your business, Jamie?
So you've got to really, set a marketing plan or your own goals for what you actually want to utilize social media for. Otherwise, you don't just want to waste time and posting, content that's not going to be value to your audience. But probably what I would say is, it's about engaging, with your clients and customers, stakeholders, and even team members. So, it's about being present. It's about developing the know, like, and trust, which is a very useful tool to build relationships. But it's also making aware of your services and products to others. There is something from the Pareto law called the 80-20 rule. So 80% information sharing and 20%, talking about your businesses and services. There's a variety of tools you can actually utilize social media for. 101 things and apps out there. But, if you're saying looking at LinkedIn, if you're hosting a webinar or an event yourself, you can actually, add that onto LinkedIn, invite connections to it and contact them. So, it's just little things like that can really help businesses promote what they're looking to do, on that particular week of their requirements.
And remember that people are engaging on social media to learn, be educated, be informed. So it's not all about selling, is it? It's about positioning yourself as an expert and creating content that will engage, as you said earlier in that little piece there, content that will engage with your target audience.
Yeah, and it's about being an expert in your field and showing evidence of that in content. And the way to do that probably would be to write an article. It's called on LinkedIn or blogging. Another top tip I would suggest is it's okay to write the article, but if you are not distributing that article over social media and utilizing the tools of, say, LinkedIn, then how are people going to see it? So you can share it into groups, or you can send it to people of interest in private messages. So, think about what you can do with social media. Is there anything else you think you could do with an article, Tim?
Well, once you've got someone engaged with it, then follow it up. It was the point that I was going to make. So once you've got someone who's engaged with your content, very important to follow up, isn't it? How would you go about that, Jamie?
Yeah, I think it is a good area that some people may miss out on. So first of all, if someone has engaged with you, I would thank them. It's nice to show reciprocity. And then, send them a private message. Can we chat further? And then lead it on to a telephone or a video call. And I think that is the steps you should take because they've obviously shown interest in your engagement. And also, have a look at their content. Go onto their LinkedIn profile and see what they're, speaking about, writing about. And if it's of interest to you, you're going to build a shared ground, a common interest, and it will strengthen the like, and trust.
Good. So to summarise, choose the social media channel that's right for you. Understand how to use it. Look at competitors, people that are successful using that medium. Research the training opportunities and information opportunities that are available to make sure that you use that platform as effectively as you can. Create engaging content that will position you as an expert in your field. Build relationships with people by following up once they've connected with you and interacted with you, and expand the way you communicate your content through such things as events and webinars. Does that sum up in terms of the top tips from your perspective, Jamie?
Yeah, perfectly summed up. Great starting point there. So yeah, don't hesitate. Go on social media today.